No, no, no. Absolutely not. Did I hear that correctly? Holy war? You dragged me away from a kingdom of endless dead. For this. I was buried under centuries of business, a million final judgments overdue. Then a dragon burned through my waiting room with a warning wrapped in smoke and doom, all because hell has misplaced control of you. Now normally I do not answer summons. I have realms that break beneath my crown. But when wrath itself comes knocking and says pride has started rotting, I come up just to put that sickness down. One little scream, two little lies, three little V's with empire-sized eyes, 4 million fools all chanting your name. 5 seconds later, I inherit the blame. Not on my watch, not on my time, not while the dead are stacked in line. You want a war? Then kneel to the cost. Every body that falls, every soul that gets lost. Not on my watch, not near my throne. I do not clean messes for children alone. So Vox, dear boy, let me make this plain. You do not crown yourself king and leave me with the stains. You turned rebellion into ratings, turned fear into a brand, put a crown inside your broadcast and called it your command. You point your little cameras at heaven's golden wall, then dare to dream of ruling hell and heaven both in all. Velvet sells the fashion, Valentino sells the vice, and you sell them a kingdom for a patriotic price. But you don't want liberation, you want worship on demand, a petulant little emperor with a throne too large to stand. But here's the truth you failed to see: crowns are not given to circuitry. And when your holy war starts flooding my domain, I'll carve your name into the ledger of pain. Not on my watch, not on my time, not while the dead are stacked in line. You want a war? Then kneel to the cost. Every body that falls, every soul that gets lost. Not on my watch, not near my throne. I do not clean messes for children alone. So Vox, dear boy, let me make this plain. You do not crown yourself king and leave me with the stains. Really, Vox? The throne of hell? The gates of heaven? All that ambition, and not a single ounce of authority to carry it. How embarrassing. You think you're the first little tyrant with the crowd, the first false prophet screaming too loud, the first spoiled prince with a borrowed flame, the first gagged fool who mistook noise for name. I've buried conquerors, I have broken saints, I have heard every coward repaint his complaints. Heaven plays righteous, hell plays free, and every disaster comes crawling to me. Satan came burning through my door, with wrath still smoking in his wake. Pride was cracking at the seams, and Lucifer had too much at stake. Rules are rules, rings are rings, even devils answer older things. So a bargain bled across the page and dragged me onto your little stage. He could not leave, I would not work free. A deal was struck, a debt guaranteed, and unfortunately, Vox, that debt bought you me. Now look at your God, and what does he see? A child in a tower, a brat with a screen, a salesman pretending that hunger means dream, a parasite preaching of heavenly war, while begging the masses to love him more. Lucifer may be prideful, Charlie may be kind, a lister may be smiling with the knife behind his mind, but you Vox, you are nothing divine, just a spark in a wire, trying to swallow the shine. Not the crowd, not the screen, not the noise, not the machine, not the lie, not the flame, not the face behind the name. Not on my watch, soul you break, every life you lost. Not on my watch, not on my throne. You don't make corpses, then leave me alone. So Vox, dear boy, let the broadcast end before I teach hell how dead men bend.
I am the door,
I am the debt
I am the ending.
you have not met yet. I am the silence after applause, the final clause in natural laws. I am the hand that closes the gate, the weight of the crown you cannot take. The grave does not cheer, the grave does not kneel. The grave only waits for the truth to be real. So cancel the war, cut off the feed. Tell the V's they can choke on their greed. But if one more soul hits my desk tonight because you wanted heaven in your spotlight, then I will return with a pen and a smile, and I'll audit your empire, file by file. In a Vox, the next time you reach for a crown, make sure your neck can bear it. Now for the next matter at hand. Don't think I forgot about our holy guests. Don't think I forgot about our holy guests.